Hello everyone, welcome to my channel HowDoYourBet Predict. In our channel we give our audience one of our best correct score prediction, some of our best correct score prediction, our betting strategy and betting prediction, and even a rollover bet prediction. But in today's video content, especially this particular content, what I'll be giving you guys is a very big odd under the major leagues that we have, the Europeans League, the one of German, the France, England, Italy, and so we are going to be giving you, and the Spain. So we are going to be giving you guys the odd, a very big odd of that will be very close to 1000 odd in today's video. And also we are going to be using the strategy of double chance, and which we have posted the strategy on our channel. I taught my audience how to use this strategy in one of my previous video. So without wasting much of our time on the speech, and I have to go straight to my selection, because we are making this selection together in today's video content. First, I will be using the strategy, and I'm going to show you guys how I'm doing it and the reason why I'm staking them the way I'll be staking. So I'll putting you guys through how I'll be generating a very big odd, how to generate a very big odd for your bet. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the league that I'll be predicting on, and I'm going to predict everything from A to Z. Yes, everything from A to Z. So first I'll just go by daily, and I'm going to select only the leagues that I'll be predicting my correct score on, my double chance prediction on. So that's all. I'll be predicting my double chance strategy on the Premier League, Serie A, La Liga, Ligue 1, and Bundesliga. So we have everything here already. The prediction available for this league of Premier League, which Sportbet made available, will end on 19, and today is 7th of January 2023. So right from Manchester United, I'll be predicting my games on games that are predictable, that seems to be predictable. So first I'll be checking their statistics, and I'll be applying my betting strategy on them. So we start with Manchester United. I'm very sorry if the network seems to be annoying sometimes. Kindly bear with us, and don't miss out any cogent or important information in our today's video content. So we have our statistics. Currently, Manchester United is in form compared to that of the form of Leeds United, and checking their previous meeting, Manchester United has been winning, and checking their last 5 matches between these two teams, I'll just say in this particular match, Manchester United win or draw. So next we are moving on to the match between West Ham versus Chelsea. Versus Chelsea. We are going to check their statistics, how they've been playing so far. So checking the form currently, West Ham is in a better form compared to that of Chelsea, and in their previous meeting, Chelsea has more winning than the West Ham. And checking their last 5 matches, actually Chelsea has been winning, but Chelsea do lost in their away match against them. So this particular match, I would just advise you guys to make sure that you stay away from it. It's a match that seems to be complicating. So next match, so I'm going to skip the match between West Ham and Chelsea. So the next match I'll be moving on is Arsenal Brentford. So if you happens to be a bet genius, as you are watching this video content, you can make your own opinion, your suggestion, and if you are able to cite some things that need to be corrected, or you cited some things that seems not to be appropriate, you can kindly make your suggestion and let's discuss under the comments of this video content. So judging with the form of Arsenal and Brentford here, we realize that Brentford happens to be more in form compared to that of Arsenal. But their previous meeting, we realized that Arsenal has more winning than Brentford. For me, in this particular prediction, I will also have to skip the prediction of it, Arsenal Brentford. I'll just skip it and move on to the match between Crystal Palace versus Brighton. The reason why we skip some games is because some games, even they have small odd, but they can also spoil or damage the best sleep of the bettors. So that's why we have to make sure that we are skipping some games that can spoil our bet tickets. So judging with their statistics or their form, Brighton is in good form, and checking through their previous meeting, Crystal Palace has more winning than Brighton, and they have been playing draw since their last 2 meetings. So my conclusion on this prediction is Brighton win or draw. So the next match we'll be predicting our double chance on is Fulham versus Nottingham Forest, a match between Fulham and Nottingham Forest. Checking the form, we realize that Nottingham Forest actually they are in form compared to the form of Fulham. But checking their last previous meeting, it happens that Fulham has more winning compared to Nottingham Forest. So this match seems to be a kind of complicating match, so we just have to skip it in order to avoid loss. The next one here is Leicester versus Tottenham Forest. We are going to check their stats, and the purpose of doing our video in this manner and ways, which seems to be a very long, but is for the purpose of people that are just hoping to learn how to make use of home or draw, or let me say double chance betting strategy to win their bets. And if we are doing this together often and often, we adapt to the strategy, and you surely make your winning every day, even though you are not going for big odds. So in this particular match, I'm supporting Tottenham to win this match. But yes, I'm supporting Tottenham to win this match. So the last thing I'm going to check is their last 5 matches. And in drawing the conclusion of this match, actually, uh go will happen, but Tottenham win or draw. So Southampton versus Wolverhampton. Southampton has been in poor form this season. It happens that they should probably be on the last position of the table, if I guess right. We are very sorry for the bad network. Kindly bear with us for a while. So, judging with the start of these two teams, Wolverhampton beat Liverpool in their last match, 3 goals to 0. And judging with their last previous meeting, Wolverhampton has more winning compared to that of Southampton. In this particular match, I'm supporting Wolverhampton, and checking their previous, that is their last matches. Goals has not really been too much like that, but at least a goal always happen between these two teams. So my conclusion on the prediction of these two teams is a Wolf to win or draw. Wolf to win or draw. So Wolf to win or draw this match. So the next one we have is Bournemouth versus Newcastle. Bournemouth versus Newcastle. Newcastle has been a very kind of a tough team to play with in the Premier League this season, and they've been trying their best to push forward, at least to enter top 4, or they are hoping to claim the league. So right now on the league table, Bournemouth is on 19th position. Wow. I hope they won't fall back to their second to the League 2 of the Premier League. And Newcastle is in the 4th position with a very nice and good form. And checking their previous meeting, Newcastle has more winning compared to that of Bournemouth. So judging with the last 5 matches, I'm going for Newcastle to win or draw. It happens like that. Even Newcastle cannot beat a particular team, they will just end up to draw with them. So the next one now is Leeds United versus Manchester United. So this time around, Leeds will be at home and the Manchester United will be at away. Don't forget, the last one we predicted is Leeds United to Manchester United to be Leeds at home. So right now, the one we are going to check is if Manchester United will be able to beat Leeds United in both home and away. So we are using the previous and let me say same statistics for this match, the one we used earlier when we first started predicting this match. So checking the form of Manchester United and how the match should end. As Manchester United will be playing against Leeds at the away position, the game can seems to be a very kind of tough match for them, but surely Manchester United will win this match or draw it. So we predicted Manchester United to win or draw. So the next one is the match between Manchester City and Aston Villa. So you check their stats. So judging with the form of Manchester United, even though they lost to Tottenham in the last match with just 1 goal to 0, and Aston Villa also lost to Leicester with 4 goals to 2. But judging with their statistics and their form and their position on the league, in support of Manchester City, and judging with their previous meeting, I'm going for Manchester City, and their last 5 matches too. After giving it a close review and look, I'm supporting Manchester City to win or draw the match. So another one we are having here is Liverpool versus Everton. Liverpool lost to their Wolverhampton 3 goals to 0, which shows that they have not really gotten themselves. And Everton was able to defeat the current number one of the league, which is Arsenal, which shows how they tried their best to gain the glory of that particular match. So we are going to check if Everton will still be able to do that against this another big team. It is very ridiculous for a team that is in 18th position to beat a team that is in number 1 position. That is, I'm very sure many people will lose their bets on that day. So now we have the match between Liverpool and Everton. On this particular occasion, I'm giving my support. In this particular match, I'm giving my support to Liverpool. Liverpool has lost consecutively to two, let me say, medium teams that seems to be medium, but they are really trying their best, which is Brighton and Wolverhampton. And the only winning they had is with Wolverhampton when they are at the away. Wow, and that is very bad. When they play away games with Wolf, they won just 1-0, and in the Premier League, Wolf beat them with 3 goals to 0. That is shocking. So it happens like that in betting. Anybody can win, and anything happens in betting. So now we have the match between Liverpool and Everton. Liverpool has more winning compared to that of Everton, and there are always a lot of draws in their match. And this particular match, their matches always seems to be tough. If you check their last 5 matches, it seems to be always tough. But in my own opinion and prediction, just predict it as home or away. Home or away. So the next now is the match between Arsenal and Manchester City. Arsenal and Manchester City, the two league leaders. This is a very kind of an important match between the fans, for the fans of these two teams. So these two teams are in, let me say, the same form, very nice form, and this will be a very, very tough match between these two teams. So judging with their previous match, Arsenal has more winning compared to that of Manchester City. So in this particular match, I'm giving my support to Arsenal. But the thing that will determine if I'm going to be predicting the double chance in this kind of match is the last 5 matches. So I realized that in the last 5 matches, Manchester City had more winning compared to that of Arsenal, which shows that this kind of game should be avoided. Is a kind of a game that is not touch is a no touching games. So let us just skip it for another. So I'll move on to Aston Villa versus Arsenal. Aston Villa versus Arsenal. I'll check their statistics, their form, how they've been doing so far. So looking at it, Arsenal has more upper hand compared to that of their opponent. And checking their last 5 matches, Arsenal has winning. Arsenal has more winning compared to them, but in this particular match, I'm going to be predicting their match as home or away. Home or away. So the next one we're having is Brentford FC versus Crystal Palace. So this is how I'm going to be doing throughout all the prediction of the league. So the maximum selection of games that Sportybet allows is 50. Probably if we reach that certain selection before we are able to analyze all our prediction for today's video, then that will be the end of our prediction for today's video. So until then, we keep on predicting till we reach our designated point. Judging with the form of these two teams, Brentford has more pound compared to Crystal Palace, and checking their previous meeting, we realize that these two teams has always been playing draw. They've always been playing draw. So there's probability of this game ending up in draw again, but what I'm going to be predicting in it is a double chance. If I should be predicting this particular teams, they should be predicted as double chance, as Brentford FC to win or draw. So the match between Brighton and Fulham, so we're going to be doing an usual analysis on them out till the selection ends. This particular kind of game, even though Brighton is in good form, we just need to avoid it. So we have the match between Chelsea and Southampton. The match between Everton and Leeds should be home or away. Nottingham Forest versus Manchester City. The odds seems to be very small to me, so I just have to skip it for another's. In this particular match, I'll be supporting Wolverhampton against Bournemouth. The next is Newcastle versus Liverpool. We are very sorry. So next, now we move on to the Italy Serie A. So I'll predict just few matches there and move on to another league. Careful. Your brush. Oh, good afternoon.